Hey, welcome to Web3 Reviews. This is Zach. Thank you for being with us. Today is Monday, July 22nd, and we are going to be talking about Songbird on the Flare network. Let's go.
Remember that none of this is financial advice.
Songbird is the canary network of Flare, which for those who don't know, the canary network is similar to a test network. Imagine you're in a finance class and the teacher says, hey, go to this website. You're going to practice with shorts and longs and puts and calls. You're going to practice on a free website where you get fake money. That's what a test net would be like. You're not really deploying actual capital. Now on a canary network, you're using real money. Things are live.
Flare did where they built Songbird, and Songbird is handling real money, but it's not sort of their live network. It's like an experimental and test network where you can sort of fail more gracefully. But if it succeeds, then Flare will launch with much more confidence. And this is kind of the same idea. You can build a federated sidechain with some feature that you want to propose for inclusion in the XRP ledger, and you can handle real money with it. You don't have to. You have a switch that you can flip whenever you're ready to handle real money. And then when you're arguing that feature should be included in the XRP ledger, you have something that you can show that the feature it's not going to make the validators crash. It's not going to slow the network down. It's not going to blow up the fees exponentially. It's not going to eat up memory or CPU. It's going to work. You've proven that it's worked, and you've proven that it can withstand a hostile attack because it's handling real money. And I think that's going to excite developers in much the same way that Ethereum did.
And that is why Hugo Filion, the creator of Flare, has said that Songbird will always be technically more advanced than Flare, because things that are being developed for Flare will always reach Songbird first. And that's what we're going to see with F assets. So this is from Davis Brooks, and I think he did a good job of explaining what Songbird is. He says Songbird serves as a layer 1 Ethereum virtual machine based chain, purpose-built as the canary network for Flare, incorporating Flare's data protocols. Its primary focus, interoperability. While Flare provides the data, navigating the intricacies of interoperability necessitates a protective measure. Hence, Flare, the mainnet, establishes a metaphorical drawbridge, maintaining a separation from Songbird while staying connected once onboarding is feasible. So this prioritizes the development of cross-platform apps on Songbird, which serves as a crucial step in adding value to Flare. Establishing interoperability on Songbird first allows for practice on service roads before venturing onto Flare's busy highway. So that's a great way to think of it. Before you get to Flare's busy highway, you have to test and get your driver's license on this off-road. The benefits: innovation, ecosystem growth, diversification, community engagement, and a testing ground. If we look at another example of a canary network and a live net, which have done really well, we can look at Polkadot and Kusama. Now, Polkadot is a layer 2 on top of Ethereum, where Flare is a layer 1. But Flare initially was supposed to be a layer 2 on top of XRP. But for the sake of interoperability, Flare became a layer 1, and everything is going to run through Flare. It's going to connect everything. So with that, Songbird is the canary for Flare, and Kusama is the canary for Polkadot. If we look at what Kusama did it times 350. There's nothing wrong with that. It did incredibly well. If we saw that from Songbird, at times 350 from here, we'd see a $3 Songbird. Ben Rogers on Twitter says, let me make this crystal clear. Songbird is the value, secondary assets, XRP, XLM, QNT, File, Algo, Doge, Bitcoin will all be governed by Songbird. And Mr. Esvin goes on to say it's used for collateral. It will need to be ridiculously high priced to back all of it. That's what it's going to be used for. Songbird is going to be the collateral for the Flare network. The thought is that once F assets actually go live on the Flare network, that when you go to mint your F assets, you go to turn your XRP into FXRP, you will have to provide Songbird as collateral. This is going to drive price up. People are already wrapping and delegating their Songbird. They're buying it all up. There's not going to be enough Songbird. Can't wait for it. I really can't. When Songbird hits, you look at how low of a market cap it is. We have people start staking their XRP, their Doge, their Bitcoin, their File, their Litecoin on the Songbird network. Things are going to go crazy. Now there's a vote currently ongoing for Songbird to be turned into the same functionality as Flare, meaning you'll be able to stake your Songbird as well, and anybody will be able to be a Songbird validator. This just opens the doors even more for others to join into Songbird and take part in what is already being built. I'm a big fan of Flare and Songbird. I'm excited for what's to come. I think that things are going to continue to get extremely bullish, and that we're going to see this play out on the charts. Thank you all for being with us. Zach from Web3 Reviews. Until next time.